Hello friends, welcome back to automationtestinginsider.com. This is Selenium WebDriver part 67, and the previous two videos we talked about how to read data from Excel sheet and how to write data into Excel sheet. Now apart from reading and writing, we have some other activities as well. We can perform some different tasks on Excel sheet as part of our testing. Let's say suppose we want to add a new worksheet. Okay, so how we can do that? Suppose we want to remove one existing worksheet, how we can do that? And suppose you want to add new column, you want to remove some columns. So these are some different tasks you can perform on Excel sheet, and this is that is part of your automation testing as well. You can manipulate different things in Excel sheet. Okay, so today we'll talk about complete Excel library where we can perform all these activities. Okay, and we have different corresponding methods related to these activities. Okay, and already I have that library, complete Excel library, and I have been using that, and that is really good, and you can apply in your project as well. Okay, I have used in my real-time projects as well, so that is very good library, guys. So you can use that as well in your project. So so these are the methods available in that Excel library. Okay, so that Excel library is nothing but your Java class where we have different methods. Okay, so let me just go to the next slide. Yeah, so these are the different things which we can perform. Okay, and we have corresponding methods. Let's say suppose we want to get the total row count, so we have this for that we have get row count method. Okay, similarly how to read the value, which we have seen in the previous videos, right? The first of Excel sheet, how to read the value from Excel sheet we have seen, and later on we have seen how to write the data into Excel sheet. So these two things are also included in that Excel library, and we have corresponding method like get cell data and set cell data. Okay, so this will read the data from Excel sheet, and we have two same get cell data method, but they have different parameters. Okay, so this get cell data has a sheet name, and here we can provide column name directly. Okay, whereas in the next get cell data we can provide column number. So that is the difference. Okay, and we have set cell data. Similarly, if we want to, suppose we want to add new worksheet in our Excel sheet, so how we can add? For that we have add sheet method. Similarly, we have remove sheet, add column, remove column. So these are the different methods we have based on our requirement. Okay, so these are the things which we are going to discuss today. So let's get started, guys. And yeah, this is very good library, and I'll provide the complete code, this Java class, in my blog description box of this video. I'll provide the link over there. Okay, so let's get started. So last time we have discussed, we have created this read Excel project where we have created a couple of packages like com.readexcel, and we have com.writeexcel. Okay, and we have couple of classes inside read Excel. We have seen we have created a simple class first, and then we have created a library as well. And last time we have created write Excel Java class. Okay, and corresponding we have test classes. From there we have written some test cases, and we called the methods from read Excel package from these two classes. Okay, from for writing we have called methods from here. Okay. And one important question a few people are asking that let me open this one first, Excel library. Yeah, so here to read the data I have this read data method, correct? And the data type of this is string. Okay, so this will get the data, the string type of data only. Okay, so let me open Excel sheet as well. So we have this test data over here, so let me open here. Okay, so whatever data we have in Excel sheet, all will be treated as string, so that's why I have used here string type of value, method. Okay, so this will get the string value, and the return type of this method is string. So this will give me a string type of data, because all the cells will be treated as string in Excel sheet by default. Suppose you uh, want to specify particular column or cell to particular data type like boolean or let's say in date format or double. Okay, so in that case what you can do is we can have some different methods as well. So you can create simply new method, okay, where you need to call different method according to your data type. So let me show you. Here we have get. See, we have called this method get string cell value, so it will get the string cell value only. Okay, and similarly we have this date cell value, so it will get the date. When it is in date format, then it will get the date. We can call this method. Okay, similarly we have for double, I think we have this one, numeric cell value. So these are the different reach string format. When we have reach string format, then we can call this method. So these are the different methods inside because this is the sheet class object. Okay, so we can call different methods inside this. To get the data, we can call different methods according to your usage. So for now we have called this get string cell value, because all the data types are string. And let's say suppose you have some double value over here like 3.5, then you can still you can use this method. And suppose you want to convert that into double, then you can do in your script. Okay, I'll show you today like how you can convert from string to double, and you can use that in your script. Let's say suppose you want to add some value in with this one. Okay, with this 3.5 you want to add some more values, you want to perform some other actions, so you can perform after converting that into double. Okay, so this is how you can go ahead. Now today I have created another worksheet in this test data folder. Okay, I mean in this Excel sheet only. So here we have employee worksheet. So today we'll work with this one. I'll show you how we can call different methods which we talked about in Excel library, and we'll perform different actions. Okay, so let me close this for now, save it. Yeah, now let me get my Excel library which already we talked about. Okay, so already I have in my previous project, so let me get that. I think we have in this project utility. So this is the library. So simply I'll copy this class and I'll put it over in my current project. And what I'll do, I'll create a new package. I'll give name like com.utility and simply click on finish. And inside this I'll sorry, I need to paste because already we have copied. So this is my Excel library, guys. Okay, so simply you can copy paste in your project this class and you can reuse it. Okay, and yeah, already we talked about how to read the data and how to write the data into Excel sheet. So I think it would be easy to understand this, and no need to understand deeply also, like you can reuse it. I have been using this, but still if you have any questions or anything, then you can ask me. Okay, but directly you can use this library. Okay, I'm not going to explain this library now because already we have covered like how to get the data from Excel sheet and how to write the data into Excel sheet the, in the simple manner. Okay, so this class has a couple of constructor. I'll talk about it later on when we create the object of this class to call all these methods from this class. Okay, so first of all let me create one test class. Okay, inside src test java we have com.test cases. So here simply I'll create one test class. I'll give name excel test. Click on finish, and here I'll write my first test case, public void. I'll give name like test case 1, and here I'll provide at the rate test annotation so that we can run our test case using TestNG. So simply we have to import test from org.testng.annotations. Okay, now how to use these methods which we talked about. Okay, so for that what we need to do is we need to create the object of this class, our Excel library. Okay, so simply, and we'll create a class level so that we can use that object in all our test methods. Okay, so simply I'll create the object over here, and we have to import this from com.utility package. So simply we have to import this class. Okay, and guys, as I have told, we have couple of constructors. So in case, let me show you. So in case if you have if you want to specify the path in the Excel library itself, then you have to give your path over here. So this is the root directory, and from here you can give the xls path, like we have test data and test data.xlsx, like that we can give. Here I have given right like that. Okay, and suppose you don't want to give over here, and in case if you specify your path over here, then you have to call this default constructor which I have called here like this. Okay, and suppose you want to pass the string, I mean a path as parameter, the Excel path as parameter, then you have to simply specify your path over here. So let me specify path over here. Even I have the correct path over here, but still I want uh, to, I mean test it dynamically. Okay, I want to pass the Excel sheet dynamically. So simply I'll provide the Excel path over here. So right click here and simply I'll copy our Excel path and I'll put it over here. Okay, now simply I can use this object and call whatever required method we have. Okay, so let's say in the first test case what we are going to do, what is the first method? Get row count. Okay, so how to get the total number of rows? So simply we can call that method we have here, get row count, and here we need to provide the sheet name. So what is the sheet name? Let me open it first. So this is our Excel sheet, and employee is the sheet name. So simply I can provide employee over here. Okay, and this is ready, and this will give you int uh, value. Okay, so simply we can store, we can write like total rows, and here will print total rows like this. Okay, and let me run this now. It is ready. So it should print how many rows we have. We have 6 rows. Okay, including this header. So it should print 6 on the console. So let's have a look. Run as TestNG test. The test case is passed, and if you see the console, we have total rows 6, number of rows 6. So this is how you can call the method from library. And we have, let's write another test case, and I'll give priority as well, though they are in particular order, but still let me just give some priority, and I'll put test case 2 for the second test method, and this time we'll get cell data. Okay, so we have couple of get cell data method. Okay, so first let's call this one, where we can simply provide the column name. So we can call that method get cell, yeah, sorry, not this one, get cell data, this one. Okay, so here we need to provide the sheet name, what we have, employee, and column name. Suppose I want to get the data from the salary column, so simply I can provide salary over here, and the row number. So I want this 5000. So what is the row number? Fourth row number. So simply I'll write 4 over here, and then we should get that, and this will give you a string type of data. Okay, and simply here I'll write salary, and I'll write like salary is, okay, like this. So let me just run it. We have two test cases, both are passed, and if you see the console, we have 5000. Okay, the one which we retrieved, we talked about, okay, 5000. So we got 5000 in our script in console. Okay, now I'll call another method. Okay, and this time I'll give priority 3, and this will be our third test case, and what is the method? Get cell data. Okay, so this time I'll call the different method where we need to provide column number. Okay, and sheet name will be the same, employee, column number. So let's say I want this time this value, okay, this 2.5, and what is the column number? So column will start from 0, so 0 1 2 3 fourth column. So I'll put column 4, and row number, second row. So this is the first row and this is the second row. So like this you can give, so it should give, and this should be rating variable, and this should be rating. Okay, let me run it again, run as TestNG test. So all three test cases got passed, and if you see in the console, it will get 2.5, right? So now suppose as we have already discussed, so this looks double, right, but it is a string. So how to convert that into double? So let me give an example. Let's say we have one variable a is equal to 10, and I want sum and this rating. Yeah, suppose I want to add this int value into this rating number. Okay, so let's say what it shows. So it will give an error. Okay, change type of sum to string, because this rating type is string type. So how we can convert this rating into double? So let me show you. So we have double wrapper class, guys, and in this class we have one method called value of, and here I'll provide our double value rating, and we have to change the type of sum to double. Okay, and here we can add a string, no problem with that one. So here we can add this a value. So a has 1. Now the rating should be 3.5. So let me print this. So the string is now, and some, yeah, let me run this again, run as TestNG test. So 3 test cases we have, and if you see the console, salary is 2.5, the rating is now 3.5. Sorry, I have, this should be rating. I did not change earlier. Yeah, so here you can see 3.5. So this is how you can convert from string to double as per your usage. So like we have discussed earlier, we can use this method only to get the string value from Excel sheet, even though that is kind of I mean integer or double or any data type. So we can get that data and we can convert as per our usage later on in the script. So that is how we can do. And what is next method? Because to get the particular data type, let's say suppose I want double value, so that value has to be double over here. So we can change this, we can convert that into double from Excel sheet, because by default it will be treated as string type value only. So that's why we have to call this method only. Okay, if you give double over here, then it will give an error. Okay, so now what is the next method? Set cell data. So we can set the value in Excel sheet, so already we have seen, so you can use this one. And let's say we want to add new sheet. So how to add new sheet? Close this. Yeah, so I'll write another method here, public void test case 4. Let's set some value also. Yeah, we can call this method one by one. We'll see. Set cell data. Okay, so how to set the value? So suppose I want to set the value, I want to update the value for this ID. Okay, so I want 105 over here. So how to update that? So how we can do? Obj dot set cell data, and we can provide sheet name. What is the sheet name? We have employee. Column name we have ID, row number, so that is second row, and data what we want to set. So let's say, yeah, we want 105. So simply we can call this. So let me, yeah, this will be, we have to give a test as well. This should be test priority 4 or test case number 4. So let's run it. We'll see whether it will update. Yeah, all 4 test cases got passed. We have to first close this and reopen it again. It is not updated. Why? Second. Set cell data. 1 second, let me call it again. Set cell data. Sheet name we have employee. Column name we have ID, right? ID, and row number. Row is the second row, and data, what data we want. So we want 105. So let's run it again, and this will give you boolean result, so we can store in boolean value. So but anyways, let's run for now. Yeah, all 4 test cases got passed, and let me just refresh it. Open the test. So here you can see 105 is being updated over here. Okay, so this is how you can set this value. And suppose I want to add the sheet, okay, new worksheet. So how to do that? Public void test case 5 and obj dot add sheet is there method, and simply will provide the new worksheet which we are going to add. So let's say I'll give name like new sheet. Okay, and this will be added. And suppose you want to check whether it will be added or not, so this will give you boolean result, boolean value. So you can store in boolean variable, let's say flag, and simply you can print as well whether that will be updated or not. So the flag is it will give you true or false value based on whether it will update or not. Okay, so this fifth test case is ready. Simply I'll give 5 over here. Yeah, let me just run our program. So new sheet should be added. So all 5 test cases got passed, and if you see the console for the fifth test case, the flag is true. So that should be updated here. So let me refresh the folder, and if you open here, you can see this new sheet has been added. So this is how you can do, guys. And let's say I want to remove that worksheet. Okay, so we have remove method as well, remove sheet. So simply I'll change it to remove. Let's copy this and we'll call a remove sheet method, and here I'll provide the name of the worksheet which we want to remove. Okay, so this should work. All executed. Refresh the project and open the Excel sheet, and here you can see the worksheet has been removed. So this is how you can call different methods from Excel library. So these are the different methods, so you can play around with other methods. Okay, you can call them in your script and you can see the results. So I think I'm done for today, guys. So I'll provide the complete Excel library, this one, in my blog. Okay, and I'll provide the link of my blog in the description box of this video. Okay, and if you like this video, then please share it and click on like as well. And yeah, if you're new to my channel, then please subscribe the channel and click on bell icon to get the notification. So thank you so much, guys. And one more thing I want to update. So in the next video we'll talk about data driven framework. Okay, so thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.